Welcome back to all learners. Right now we are on the stage where we learn a number of things related to the protocol, and here we are going to understand the addressing structure in the network industry or in the IT industry. Let's compare for another time the real world scenario related to the communication. If you see in the image, if we are going to use the courier services right now in our society or in our city, so you know that for sending, if this is my source here, I mention it. If this is my source address or source site, from where here is the source, and the second thing here is the destination. So we have two things. The sender side is called the source, while the receiving side is called the destination. These two technical terms generally we use in our network industry. So the same thing applied in the real life scenario. So here is my house, and from here I have a few parcels or some kind of gifts for my any friend, colleague, or for anyone. Okay, so if I'm trying to send any kind of parcel from this location to here, in this location, you can consider it location A, or you can consider this as location B. So for that purpose you need an address. Without address, we know that it is not possible to send any kind of thing from source to destination. So that's why when the parcel we packed or wrap up the things, so we put our own address uh, on the back side, while on the front side the receiver address will be printed, or we can write down the receiver address. So whenever this courier guy get the parcel, he knows easily by reading the address from where the sender exists and to whom the sender wants to send this parcel. And in the same process, they will send to their head office towards the that exact city, and from that side they can distribute the parcels towards the destination. So in short, if we want to communicate in our real life, we need the addresses, and it from like Texas to Huawei, or from USA to UK, or from UK to UAE, anything else, but we need the address. And these addresses have their own format, and we follow the format, and by using this exact format we generally send the parcels. In the second stage or in the second example, you can consider your cell number, or it also used for the purpose of addressing mechanism, because in the network industry, any identifiable address or any identifiable entity by which you can communicate with each other is considered as an address. So by your cell number I can contact you, I can communicate with you over a video call, or over the audio call, or anything like SMS. So in the same manner, if you take the example of your cell number, so it has also an standard format that the first two digits will be used for the country code, and the second two digits or three digits used for the company, and the last seven digits will be used for your own personal identity. And by using this standard, you get the cell number from the company, and you share with your friends, and your friends and colleagues and the family members can communicate over that specific cell number. So in the cell number situation, definitely your number is called the source a cell number, while to whom you want to connect is called the destination. So the same thing, the same manner implemented here in the IT industry, here you can see that we have number of devices. Yes, here you can see that we have number of devices over the network and they communicate with each other. Here you can see that here you can see that there are number of devices and they are sending. Here you can see that the packets, or it might be an email, or it might be the voice call or audio call or SMS, however we mention it in the form of envelope. So you know that here the user when send or receive the data, these data packets travel from source to destination, and without address it is not possible to communicate within a network, same as it is the address we require in our real life scenario. So in the industry of the network, in the network industry, we are using the common type of protocol which is called IP, and it's stand for internet protocol. So generally IP address might be you heard this term so many times, or might be you aware about it. So this protocol provide the IP address to all machines, and with the help of this address, all these end devices or intermediary devices can communicate with each other over the local area network within a building or over the internet. So if you want to communicate over the network, for that purpose you must have configured with the IP address. Let's get deep dive into the IP protocol and understand what kind of structure this address have. So let's move with the IP address introduction.